Chronological Bible in Year Day 215. I want to focus today on some of Manasseh's reign. We get a bit of details that we did not have in 2 Kings. Remember, he was the king after Hezekiah who did well, and Manasseh did evil. He built idols in the temple, he returned worship to the high places, and we see God punishes him here in chapter 33, starting in verse 11. So God brought against them the military commanders of the king of Assyria. They captured Manasseh with hooks, bound him with bronze shackles, and took him to Babylon. When he was in distress, he sought the favor of the Lord his God, and earnestly humbled himself before God of his ancestors. He prayed to him, and the Lord was receptive to his prayer. He granted his request and brought him back to Jerusalem, to his kingdom. So Manasseh came to know the Lord is God. He removed the foreign gods and the idol from the Lord's temple, along with the altars that he had built on the mountain of the Lord's temple and in Jerusalem. He threw them outside the city. He built the altar of the Lord and offered fellowship and thanksgiving sacrifices on it. He told Judah to serve the Lord, the God of Israel. However, the people still sacrificed at the high places, but only to the Lord their God. But what I find fascinating here is Manasseh, all we know about him in 2 Kings is that he was an evil guy. We see here that he was taken into exile. In his exile, he called on God. He had some form of authentic change because he removed all of these things, yet he didn't destroy them. And we know that because then his son returned them and kept worshiping them. And so we get this idea that the king had some form of change of heart, but not a total change enough to impact the people. I think the question for us today is, how can we take more steps than Manasseh? How can we have that change of heart and turn it into a complete change of life, a transformation of our very soul? What are some things we can do for an authentic faith to be followed by authentic obedience? Maybe what has worked for you? Share some tips. What can we do to better overcome sins and temptations and pursue righteousness? Or perhaps you're at Manasseh's place. Simply throw in the comments like, God, forgive me. Or God, thank you for your forgiveness. Let's take some time today to come before God in our brokenness, let him repair us, and then live out of that newness. Tomorrow we're jumping to the minor prophet Nahum. I'm looking forward to it, but until then, God bless.